mattress of your thighs and changing. It takes all this work with the whoop, this. Yeah. I'm like, this is. I'm like, bro, like you said, this is the type of shit me and you be talking about every time we see each other.
Yeah,
but I post that, and it's like so many people are relating. I'm like, damn, there's some real shit. I'm like, hold on.
I had some shit from there that I'm like, it's a little deeper topic. When I was talking about the coconut water and being in your conscience, I'm I post that shit at like 3 a.m. I'm like, ain't nobody really gonna fuck with this. Let me just see. And motherfuckers was feeling. I'm like, see, I didn't really realize,
Yeah.
All right, shit, we own. I don't know if anybody on yet. Hey, man, y'all know who it is. Gang by Goldie, one and only. And you know who it is. Come on, man. Y'all asked for it. Y'all asked for us to come back with it.
Sir. Oh, yeah, we here. Oh, they was asking for us to get
back on. In every comment, they like.
Yeah, see? I understand why y'all asked for that, though, because, you know what I'm saying? We come on and we give you nothing but that straight real, that straight good, so that good stuff for your soul.
Yeah, because we always go deep. We always go deep. Let me see who's on here right now. It's early. It ain't that early. This is actually a good time to go live. Let me text dude and tell him, hey man, come like 7:30-ish.
Oh shit, man. I got the game glasses.
Man, he got a crazy story though.
Who?
Dude, that's about to come.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, he was in West program once, and then he was having it his way.
Mm-hmm.
Then he fell off. He came to Miami. He started doing a whole bunch of, the vices and things. Fell off, went homeless, get all this type of stuff. And he really still going through it. So he just coming on and just exposing, hey, man, this is what I'm going through. And this is why I got to this point. So,
Oh, wow. And that's powerful, though.
Yeah.
Niggas need to hear that
shit. Because, niggas, you normally wait until they out of it to talk about it. But why you going
I know I would. Shit, nigga, I know I would. Nigga, I'm going to wait till I'm far out of that shit to get the
Yeah. Let me text him right now.
He bold for that though. I respect it.
Yeah,
that's dope. Is a black dude or
no? Oh. Yeah, white dude. All right. Y'all in the building. Come on, we need some questions. We need some questions.
Give us some questions, man. Give us something to spark a good conversation, man.
Man, let me ask you this, right?
What's up?
Have you realized, and let us know if y'all can hear us. Have you realized, right? Because something that I've started to realize being around a lot of these dudes, I don't want to say dude name, but we both met the dude. Remember we went to dinner with him?
Yeah.
Chris?
Yeah.
But all of these dudes, when you talk to them long enough, they talk about like certain things that they doing, certain protocols with the peptides, with the NAD plus, with certain things like that. And when I go out to Dubai, I meet these dudes, and once you start to get friendly with them, they'll be like, I'll be like, damn, hey man, you gotta get on this protocol. So I'm starting to realize like it's not really natural to be that like energetic all the time, be looking good, be super cut up. It's like these people on the higher levels got that damn near limitless pill. It's just in different protocols. So you remember that dude that we both got introduced to, and he had the little protocol system.
Yeah.
So I jumped on it. It's some shit that I'm like, damn, it's a game changer.
The
right
PIESSO.
No. We gonna talk about it later because I don't want to say too much on here.
No. Right.
You know what? If I get a couple $100 in super chats, I'll tell y'all what most of these high level dudes are doing that y'all don't even know.
We talking about the same dude though, right? Because we went to Roof Chris with him.
Yeah, we went to Roof Chris with him, but that ain't what he told me because his guy told me about what he be doing. Yeah.
Okay.
Listen,
got it. Okay.
It's things on the next level of life that high level individuals that they're all doing that you don't know about.
Mm-hmm.
And you probably can't even afford it, but I'll give you the gym and they'll probably hate me for it.
Mm-hmm.
But on the next level, they're almost all doing a certain thing. There's certain limitless pills out there. It ain't a pill, but it's some things that make you more optimal. You could eat right. You could eat clean. You could get all the sleep. But at a certain point, there's other things that take you to the next level.
Mm.
But anyway, come on, put some questions in the chat.
Is this the same PI? That's the same dude, though, right?
Yeah,
same
dude.
Okay,
same dude.
And I didn't hear about this.
Nah, you didn't.
Okay, you got to tell me about that after.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you for sure. Come on now, we need some questions, and I mean, come on, let's go with some topics, man.
You had a topic that you wanted to.
That was the topic.
Oh, that was the topic.
Yeah, that was the topic.
Oh shit. Okay. Oh, so we can't even talk about that right now.
Y'all got to get them super chats
Okay,
up.
okay.
Let me see. Hold on. You know, I be having notes in here. Oh man,
What's happening?
it's on my mind, man.
Okay.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Women want to be lied to.
Okay.
Let me break this down, right? So let's just say you got a woman. She would rather you tell her that you're only dealing with her. She would rather when you go out the house, you say that, hey, I'm just going to hang out with my friends, rather than you tell her, like some dudes do when they go into Tootsie's and they hitting something in the back room, whether they go into the massage parlor and getting a little happy ending. A woman would rather you lie to her than tell you what it really is.
Oh yeah.
And it's almost better for the man who's lying because he ain't getting no slack. And he might get caught here and there and she's mad here and there, but that's easier than telling the truth.
Yeah.
So women look at me like I'm crazy because I'm just saying what it is. Hey, this is what it is. And they look at me like something's wrong with you, not understanding. I'm just saying what all these other guys are doing. I am just willing to tell you up front what all of these other, so I look crazy, but if you knew, the woman sitting right here with her boyfriend who thinks he's the perfect husband, doesn't know he has a sex addiction and he's getting prostitutes every night.
Yeah.
Doesn't know all of these things that he's doing.
Yeah.
I'm just the one who gonna say it, and it's almost a burden to do it. Because it would be much easier to just be like, hey, I'm just with you. Hey, I'm going to my friend's house, even though I'm doing something. Hey, it's easier to lie to them. They would rather you lie, but I just can't do it.
Yeah.
Because what you're asking me to do is something that I wouldn't even know how to do, and that's give up my manhood.
Exactly.
But everybody does it. So I look crazy to these women. They look at me like, oh, nigga, what is wrong with you? You just don't know that I'm just telling the truth.
Yeah.
And 99% of men don't.
Yeah.
And I think that shit is crazy. A woman would rather you tell her a lie than tell her the truth.
No, it's true. It's true. At the end of the day, that's just another example of women thinking that they know what they want, but they really have no idea what they want. You know what I'm trying to say? What women say they want and what they actually like are two totally different things. We already know this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And what women say that what they like and what they're actually attracted to are two totally different things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? So it's like, you know, while I will say this, there are some certain situations that I've experienced, especially in the last year and a half, where being truthful, even though it might sting the bitch at first, has definitely got me way further than just either keeping the truth from her or lying. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
However, though, sometimes it is just easier just to not say nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna come at the end of the day, women, and this is not no knock to women, because I understand y'all emotional creatures, but at the end of the day, because of the fact that y'all are emotional creatures, y'all cannot handle the truth. It hurts too much. It hurts.
And
you know,
and honestly, you can't even be mad at some dudes that lie, because it's like you honestly knew that if you told the truth, it would hurt her and you didn't want to see her hurt.
Exactly.
But you got to be stronger than that.
Yeah.
Right? You got to be stronger than that.
And then we talk about the women when we say you got to be stronger than that.
Yeah. You got to be stronger than that, because at the end of the day, a real man is gonna go through what that uncomfortableness and say, I know it's gonna hurt you, but I still have to do it.
Exactly.
Otherwise, what make you a man?
Yeah.
What make you a man of character?
Exactly.
You know,
No,
and I just feel like it do something to your aura and your spirit.
Oh, it do.
Like
it do. And I'm glad you said that, because, you know, when you saying that you're telling the truth, it's not like you're doing it out of a place of malice.
Right.
It's doing it because, no, bitch, this is genuinely who I am. I'm doing this for myself because I just wasn't raised that way.
And somebody,
that's not who I am. That's not in my character to lie.
Somebody just said it'll ruin them if you do it. I would say this: it will ruin them if you've been lying and all.
100%.
But if from the gate you let it be known, it will hurt, but it's not gonna ruin them as if you just blindsided her all of a sudden when she thought it was one way.
It's funny that a nigga said, "Oh, it'll ruin them." What you think? Why you think these women are all ruined nowadays? Is because you niggas are profusely lying to them
all the time.
All the time. That's what's gonna ruin her. That's what's wrong. That is why these bitches are ruined.
Yeah,
it's because niggas are constantly lying to them, bro.
Yeah.
So even when you come up, you might be the most truthful nigga in the world. You know what? I would argue this. I would argue that it's harder for men to be truthful with bitches nowadays
everybody
because so
lying.
many niggas is lying.
Right. So yeah, like I said, so I look like the odd one out. When I'm like, oh, so where your girlfriend? And I got plenty of girlfriends around me. What? Well, we gonna do this. Oh, it ain't never gonna be like that, baby. So if you want to deal with me, that's how it's going. What?
Yeah.
I'm just telling you how everybody else is living anyway.
Exactly.
And honestly, the way a lot of these dudes that we know are, they're disgusting.
Yeah.
The way they move, how they act, it's like
slime ball.
Yeah. And I think they're more slimy because they gotta sneak around and do it. So it's kind of like, I finally get to, rather than it's like anything in life. You covet something you don't have.
Yeah.
You want to do something you can't do.
Yeah.
But when I know I can do what I want, when I want, how I want, I ain't really pressed about doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not even really tripping on that type of time like that because I know I can. So the fact that these dudes is even worse is because they can't. So that's their outlet. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure. For sure. You know, and
okay. Kaiser Sauce with the $100 for me, man. Appreciate it. Salute. He said, for taking the internet by storm and building yourself up as a man to be able to reign game on these YouTube streets. It must be done, man. Appreciate you, man. If you got a question,
dope,
let us know.
That's dope.
Yeah,
that's
appreciate
dope,
it.
Man.
Appreciate it. But go ahead.
Yeah, man. I was just gonna say I really like what you said about how it's not, bitch. I'm not I'm not lying to you for the sake of not trying to be malicious. Yeah, but that's the secondary reason. The primary reason is because it is just in my character to tell the truth. Because if I don't, I would literally feel like shit. And that's the fact. I would literally feel it's gonna fuck my aura up.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're gonna feel that. Because I don't know about you, Goldie. I'm assuming it's the same thing with you. If I lie and there's something wrong, if I lie, you're gonna be able to tell in my energy. That's something I can't hide. So that's why I'm always.
You know what it is?
People always wonder, Mcqueen, why the hell you so? How are you so unfiltered?
You gonna feel it like, and it's all about your energy. Now it's an energy leak because now I'm thinking about what I lied about.
Exactly.
Now I'm thinking about Now I'm thinking, am I really who I say I am? You know, it's just
exactly.
It's like,
and women are very intuitive, so they can sense that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, people are always like, "Oh, Mcqueen, how you so unfiltered? How you look?" To me, it's easier to be unfiltered because that's just me telling the motherfucking truth. Yeah, it's just easier for me to be truthful. You know,
and people wonder why they don't got the energy. They wonder why they always kind of tired. They wonder why they don't have this vitality, because what you don't really realize is all that RAM taken up in the back of your mind faking. Everything you say has a filter. Everything you do has a filter. You lying about this, you sneaking around with this, you got a different phone here, you got these things that you juggling. All of that takes mind space and energy, and everybody knows you have a finite amount of willpower every day, and it's getting taken up by all of this bullshit of you faking.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
So if you stop doing all that faking, you would have so much more energy.
Yeah.
And mind space to do what actually needs to be done.
No, it's facts. A lot of y'all don't even understand that you guys are literally draining so much energy just trying to keep up this persona that because you telling this nigga a lie. And then you got to meet, and then you telling this nigga a different lie, and you telling this bitch a different lie, okay? And then you meet up with this bitch on one day, and now you got to keep up that lie, and then you go to this nigga, and this nigga might come in while you hanging out with this bitch, and now you got to remember both lies you told to these people. You know how much energy you are wasting trying to keep that shit up, as opposed to just being unapologetically uncensored version of yourself?
Even, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Even for a woman that you love, even for a woman that's good to you and does for you, it's like she come to you with an ultimatum. And you understand this woman is probably one of the best you've ever had. You understand she's hard to find. But at the end of the day, you still have to be willing to say, I cannot compromise, because it's an inside compromise. I wouldn't even know how to give you what you're asking me to give you, because you're really asking me to give you my manhood. For me to compromise on something that you want instead of what I want, I can't do it. I wouldn't even know how to do it. Like, what are you asking me?
Let's get into that real quick. Let's get into that real quick, okay? I'll give you a perfect example, okay? Do y'all want to know why a lot of times, and this is, look, this is not me speaking from a superiority complex, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm standing over y'all and trying to act like I'm better. No, I'm telling y'all, like, I have been on this side before, and now I'm on this side. And what I mean by that is, all right, do you want to know why a lot of us men will get with the woman and we'll think, well, it'll start off in a great dynamic, everything will be going good, this whatever with the whoop, right? And you thinking she all for you, whatever, right? And then she start, being feminine, start doing things for you, this whatever, and then you wake up one day And now she acting totally different. Why? Because you got comfortable. You stopped putting yourself first. You stopped putting your purpose first. Okay. You stopped saying no to her. You know what I'm saying? And then she realized you're not the nigga that she signed up for. You're not the same nigga that she signed up to be with. And then she loses respect for you. And then one day she decides to say fuck you. And now it's fuck bitches. All bitches ain't shit.
Hey, man.
Now listen to me, okay? Well, like what Goldie was just saying, man. I'll give you a perfect example, okay? Like today, this girl I'm talking to, she was like, oh, what's it called? Come with me. She was like, oh yeah, we got this event going on tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to we had plans to go to this event tomorrow, right? So I'm telling her, I'm like, all right, for sure, yeah, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be there tomorrow, whatever. She's like, oh, I got I had dinner tonight, but it got canceled. Come spend the night with me. I said, I can't. Yeah. I didn't tell her why. I didn't tell her, try to explain to her, oh, maybe it's because of this don't be, no, I can't. I'll see you tomorrow though, because we had plans tomorrow.
Yeah.
Guess what? This is where most niggas will fuck up. Her response was, oh, now I got attitude. You know what I said? I said, you'll be all right. She, when you can hold the message and hit the thumbs down,
yeah,
she thumbs it down. Most niggas, and I've been most niggas before, will respond and be like, look, baby, why you mad this with the group? You fucked up. Right there when you did that, you fucked up. Now she lost respect for you because you're not the man who is focused and putting God and your purpose first. So that means you're not being the nigga that she signed up for, okay? Now she knows she got you. Now she knows she can emotionally manipulate you. And now you look like a buster, okay? Now let me tell you this. This is the most interesting part, right? Yeah. When I didn't respond to that shit, when I didn't respond to her, you know what I'm saying? So, now I got attitude, right? And then I said, you'll be all right. And then she thumbs it down. When I didn't react to it, 30 minutes later, guess what she said? All right, I'm done being over dramatic now. I'm sorry.
Hey,
you see what I'm saying?
Just like you said, most dudes would have tried to come to console it, and then she would have been like, cool, now I know what I can get away with.
Exactly.
See, me in a situation like that, you'll be all right is a good one. But really, what I would have done was I wouldn't have responded at all.
Yeah.
And then when she finally would hit me like, yo, what's up? I would, because I'm a Pavlov's dog. I'm training her.
Yeah.
You get an attitude, I withdraw.
Yeah.
He gets cold. So I'm going to teach her with action, right? I'm going to teach her with action. She said she got attitude, and she see when I get attitude, dang, he didn't talk to me for 24 hours. So but how you did it was the same way.
Yeah, exactly.
And that kind of sped up the process for the bullshit.
Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? But it's like what Goldie said. It's the point is to not change your program because this girl got an attitude, okay? Because at the end of the day, you might think that you're doing something positive by trying to console her and try to be like, look, baby, and put her. No, what you're doing is you're abandoning yourself. You're abandoning who the person that she actually fell in love with. You're abandoning the person. She was attracted to you initially because you were one way. And now you're changing that because all of a sudden she decided to get an attitude over something that she should have not a fucking attitude over.
Listen.
You know what I'm saying?
Like you breaking it down deep. But for me, it's just like, I'm not dealing with that.
Exactly. I'm just trying to break it down for niggas who ain't on this level yet.
Bro, and I see that shit all the time. Bro, I literally be out with dudes. And, we walking in front a little fast. And he turned around like, y'all need to walk fast. We got all this jewelry on. And she like, shut up. And I'm in my mind like,
whoa.
You feel me? You feel me?
Oh.
None of that energy came my way, though.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Not to say I feel like you kind of just exude things, but it's just one of those things. Whatever you accept, people gonna do, and women gonna push the line. But everybody in life push the line.
Yeah, exactly.
We just don't really understand it. But everybody push a line and see how they could get. Women just don't give a fuck.
They don't.
At least as a man, we have a certain level of respect because it's a certain level of danger. You push too many lines with another man. Women don't have that danger in life, so they've never had to develop it. So they're gonna push the line, and it's their job. It's what they do. Don't matter what line you push. I'm firm on my line.
Exactly.
So, you're not going to cross this boundary because I really feel like that. So it's just one of those things. Man, I'm not dealing with it. I'm not going to deal with a woman getting an attitude. I'm not going to deal with a woman doing too much. Man, I got too much going on. I like my life peaceful. I like my life being able to focus on the things that need to be focused on. So I'm just not going for it. And I'll be turned off by a woman getting that attitude.
No, for sure. Look, man, I'll just tell you like this. Because like I said, I've been on both sides. The results you're looking for when you're trying to console her is you'll get those results by just standing firm in who you are. You'll get the results of having a woman being on your program, not nagging at you, not holding you back, not getting in your way, and actually even the opposite, pushing you forward, doing things for you, respecting you, treating you like a leader. If you just stay firm in putting yourself and your purpose first, and have that shit be unwavering, because the right woman is gonna see that you're not changing shit for her ass, and she's gonna have no choice but to respect that shit. And that is just beyond the woman. That's just the universe reflecting back who you are. You know what I'm saying? If you show up as a leader, you're gonna get treated like a leader. So if you sit there and say, if you keep every time you encounter a bitch, okay, and you start off a certain way and then you start changing that shit because she got a fat ass or she got some big titties and now all of a sudden she got an attitude and you don't want them big titties and that fat ass to go away, and you start changing this shit, you're gonna keep getting abandoned and you're gonna keep turning around to this endless cycle. Bitches ain't shit because you keep abandoning yourself, nigga.
Hey,
you got to put yourself first.
You know
what I'm saying?
These niggas just make these bitches too important, man. That's all that it is, man. Hey, man, and this is how I feel too. Like, bro, these bitches ain't even cold like that, man. Really, when you strip these bras down, man, come on, man. These bitches are they like I said, they're average at best. And what I mean is, it's not a bad thing. Average is the majority.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You doing all this for an average bitch, man. Take all that shit off, man. Use the game God method. Really strip her down, man. It's a regular broad, man. Living a regular life. Yep. And then what becomes more important, her mental and everything like that, man. These women, a lot of these women will act like children because you allow it. Yep. And because every other dude allowed it. Yep. I can't even be attracted to that. Grown woman getting an attitude. Come on, man. That's childish behavior.
Fucking
how far
children.
How far can I get with a woman who has that type of emotional temper
tantrums and shit? You know?
I can't even get far with you in life. What can we really do in life? And what she do when y'all first start talking is only going to get worse. In the beginning, when she start getting out of pocket, I know, oh, this is going to get worse later when she get comfortable. Yeah, because they always get comfortable.
No, for sure.
But
always,
I feel like this though. You know, these dudes just be putting so much importance on the woman, and she can feel it.
Yeah. Yeah,
man, I can't wait to cut her off. I can't wait. You know, I had a mentor. I had a mentor back in the day. Yeah. He taught me this. He was like, I can't wait to fire a bitch.
Yeah.
You understand me? Because when you fire her, you're setting the boundaries. Yeah. I can't wait till the first time to say, bitch, I ain't fucking with you. Get off my line.
Yeah, exactly.
He can't wait for her to do something so he can show her who he is and where the boundaries are. Because if shit is just cool, she don't know where the boundaries are. I can't wait for her to get her first attitude. Or in the game, it's like, I can't wait for her to get on her period. I can't wait for certain things to happen where I know she's going to get some pushback so I can show her where the line is. Y'all run from that. But y'all don't just run from that from women. You run from that in life, that uncomfortable situation, which a lot of people have that problem just in life and period. They run from that uncomfortable and that hard conversation so much with everybody in their life.
Yeah.
But when you could be okay with it being uncomfortable, she tell you to shut up. You say, don't talk to me like that.
And you know why you're not okay with it? It's because you don't love yourself the way you think you do. Because if you were whole, whether a bitch is in a situation, if you were whole, you wouldn't care if a bitch is in a situation or not. You wouldn't care. Anytime a girl or anybody walks into the situation, if you were genuinely whole, okay, and you loved yourself and you knew exactly who you were and you stayed firm in your purpose and that shit was unwavering, it doesn't matter. A bitch can only add to that or she's got to go. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But because of the fact that a lot of times us men, when we get with these girls, we invest so much of our energy and our time and our focus into this woman, she becomes our source of happiness now. You know what I'm saying? So the moment she's gone, the moment she start getting an attitude, the moment she start disrespecting you, start teetering, you start moving the goalposts on your own morals because you want, now she's become your source of happiness. But if you were genuinely whole, okay, it wouldn't matter if she was here or not. Matter of fact, it would go back to what Goldie was saying. You couldn't wait till the bitch gave you a reason to cut her ass off.
Hey, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen. That's really how I always feel. I can't wait for a bitch to go.
Yeah.
Who would I be when I have nothing but time and my energy to focus on myself? Because, you know, especially dudes like us, no matter who's around you, you're giving them this, you're giving that, you're giving your energy, you helping them with this, you helping them with that. Man, if I took all that and put it back into myself, man, how much greater could I be?
Bitch.
Man, whoever I was when we met, I'm 100 times better than that now, which means I could catch 100 times better. Mm-hmm. So it's like, it's a win-win for me.
Yeah.
It's a win-win. And for most of these dudes, it ain't really a win-win because a woman is probably, you know, the best thing they got going in. Like, okay, this is a cold bitch. You ain't got nothing going on in life. You ain't got no accomplishments. You ain't really an entrepreneur. You really not doing that. So this is your source of everything. Like you just said.
Exactly. And you know, like you said right now, all that, you know, that a cold bitch is all they got, right? Yeah. Let's really break that down so these niggas can understand. How cold could this bitch really be if she's literally taking everything away from your ass. Your focus, your time, your money, your energy.
I feel like these dudes have not matured past an adolescent's mind.
Of course, but you got to mature past that point. Wake the fuck up, nigga. Realize that bitch can't be cold.
When you say stuff like she's cold, like these dudes will, they almost like women when it comes to like a woman's fantasy Disney movie. That's how these dudes feel when they see a quote unquote bad bitch or something like that. I don't care how bad she is. To me, it don't do that much for me because that's just the surface. Man, you strip the baddest woman, the baddest celebrity that everybody says is bad down. That's a regular broad.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So after that, then what? I just don't get it.
Yeah.
I just don't get it.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't get it now.
Yeah.
The old me gets it. And what I know it is that you niggas literally just think completely with your cock. That's it. You're thinking all with your dick.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
You're so blinded by that fat ass. You're so blinded by them big ass titties. You're so blinded by them sexy ass lips. You're so blinded by that. Okay.
Yeah.
This is not to mention even the baddest bitch. Not to mention this is just an honorable mention. But most of the time, if you niggas have even fucked with those quote unquote bad bitches with the big titties and the fat ass, them bitches pussy stank. Those be the stankiest ones. You know what I'm saying? Those be the dustiest, stankiest ones. You know why? Because they never had to take the time to actually go inward. Most of these niggas is just gonna fuck them because of the way they look. They don't get told that your bitch your pussy stink. I tell a bitch your pussy stink. I've told bitches. You know what I'm saying? I'm serious. What I'm trying to say is that you niggas is putting so much value on these bitches, not even understanding that that's literally all there is. And then once you busting out, that's why when you finally do get to busting out, you realize like, damn, nigga, what the fuck am I doing with my life?
Yeah.
Because your senses come back, like Lil Wayne said, okay? And you realize this bitch has nothing to offer you. Now imagine if you could just understand and stay in that state on a day-to-day basis. Imagine how many problems you would avoid.
Man, everything go back to self. I told you, game guy mentality course. The first module is self-love. The reason that I really feel like this is because with or without a woman, I still feel good. And until you feel like that, you will be going for any and everything. And it's really a superpower. I didn't really realize how everybody is really needing somebody else around.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And yes, you can get with a woman and it may feel good when she's around. But if you can't make yourself feel that good by yourself, you've lost in life.
Exactly.
And it's gonna manifest in more ways than just with the woman. It's gonna be
100%.
different friends and different things that you're doing, or even drugs and alcohol and different vices, because you're trying to fulfill something because you don't want to be by yourself. Yeah. So if you could just get to a place where you can not just be by yourself, but like being, nigga, I get so giddy in time sometimes when I know my son on vacation, nobody here, and I could come. I'm like, nigga, I'm finna go read a book. I'm finna kick my feet up. I really feel like that. You should feel like that about yourself, and not just when you're going to go see this badass bitch, or not when you're hanging out with your friends, or not when you're going to the club. You should be able to feel like that when you by yourself, and when you feel like that, nigga, you ain't never going for nothing. Why? Because it's a good time by myself. So I ain't going for nobody talking to me crazy, not treating me right. Man, I think I told this story one time. I can remember when I was in high school. It was like 9th grade, and we used to sit at the table and everybody, you know, would be talking they shit, whatever. And I remember I was like, man, every time I come over here, man, it seemed like I'm being the butt of the joke every time I come over here. Nobody had to tell me, hey, don't go over there no more. I was like, I ain't going over there no more. Started walking around the school by myself, and then other people started walking with me, and we was chilling. Most people don't do that. You go in a place that you're continually disrespected by the woman, by this person, by these people that don't even really like you. They're not even really your friend, but you continue because you don't love yourself. Nobody had to teach me to love myself. I always knew, man, I'm not gonna go in a place where I don't feel like I'm wanted, or where I don't feel like I'm talked to in a manner that I feel fit. You know, but it all comes back to just understanding that self-love and loving yourself, man, which is a hard thing to do, man. People been running from themselves for so long, they can't sit by themselves without squirming.
Exactly. Yeah, bro.
Let me ask you a question.
What's that?
How does a man know if a woman genuinely likes him or just what he does for her? Oh, that line is so blurred. I don't even think the woman knows sometimes because the shit gets so blurred. That's why when a man loses his job or something, all of a sudden, not long after, the woman says, I'm no longer happy. She didn't even realize that it was the things he was providing that she liked, and they were coming through him. So she attributed it to her liking him, but it wasn't even that. So how could a man know the difference?
I think it's all about how you start. I think it's all
Yeah.
about how you start. Honestly, the best way that I found and the best filter that I found is I'm not taking this bitch on an expensive date. We're going to get coffee. If I meet you, we're gonna get coffee. Just based off of your response to me asking you, let's go get coffee together, is gonna tell me everything I need to know straight out the gate. If you start sitting there saying coffee, oh bitch, I don't want you anyway.
Yeah.
Nah, you know what I'm
man.
saying? I don't want you anyway.
You know
what I'm saying?
that's big. That's big because it's like, and it ain't even about that. You know, sometimes sometimes it's like, okay, well, I was going. Somebody invited me, man. I want some little arm candy out, man. You can accompany me. But if it's really just me and you, it's like, why we got to do all that?
Yeah.
You fuck with me or you fuck with everything we doing. Plus, I just said this the other day, man. If you lead too much with your hand, the woman could have actually liked you, but she's going to fall in love with your hand.
Yeah.
If she could have liked you for you, but every time you doing something, you taking her here, going these places, she's going to get excited for that more than she's excited for you. You want her to get excited for you like that.
Exactly.
Right. You know, and you'll kind of mess things up doing too much, you know, because, yeah, you got to make her like you.
But that's why I say, like, I look at it like this. I like myself. I love myself so much at this point that it's like if I come up to you and I talk to you and you don't see that type of potential in me the way I see it in you, for me to even come up and waste my time trying to get you on a date, for you to at least come and get some coffee and just to hear what the fuck I have to say, what type of person I am, then I don't want your ass anyway.
Hey, listen,
that's not the type of bitch I want in my life.
I'm going to tell you like this, man, and it might sound the type of way, man, I don't even like most bitches. Straight up.
Yeah.
Hey, but guess what? That's because I know what I want and I know what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of dudes, they like anything moving because they have no requirements, man. You just, as long as she look good, that's good enough. Okay, that might be one box, but man, I got a whole list of boxes.
Yeah.
And most women ain't gonna fit them. Why? Because I'm not looking for the average woman, because I'm not the average dude. The average woman really can't fuck with me.
Can I say this, man? Because you know that video that we did recently where I was talking about how the bitch was paying my bills with the whoop?
Yeah.
You know how you just got through talking about how most niggas is looking for the how good she looks?
Yeah.
This, I know because one of us is gonna post this clip. I need you niggas in the comments that was talking about this to understand this, okay? There was niggas commenting on that video, Goldie.
Yeah.
Of the one where I was talking about the bitch paying my bills.
Yeah.
Okay. It was niggas in there talking about, well, let me see what she looked like though.
Dumbass niggas, man.
And that's exactly why you niggas will never get that treatment. That's exactly why you niggas will never get that treatment. Because you so worried about what the bitch look like, nigga. You so worried about what the bitch
over what she doing for you.
Over what the fuck she doing for you, nigga.
Grow the fuck up.
Man, you goofy, stupid ass niggas, man.
Listen.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Rip your neck, man. Remember back in the day in elementary? Let me get the back of your neck and rip it real quick. Nigga talking about the bitches paying his bills, treating him right, talking to him right, talking about what the fuck she look like. Hey, man, she looked like a good time to me.
That's what the fuck I'm saying.
She looked like a good life.
What
man.
The man? Well, hold on.
But you know what? That's, you know, it's just mind frame. That's what I say. But that's how I was raised. Nigga, I don't give a fuck how bad this. Listen, I don't care how bad she is, because see, in the game, a nigga's not looking at a woman for how bad she is. It's her badness is more likely to produce a greater monetary value, right? But if her beauty doesn't give a certain monetary value, then she's worthless. It doesn't matter how good she is. This is saying in the game, a good hooker don't mean she a good looker don't mean she a good hooker. Just because she bad don't always mean she get a lot of money. And sometimes it'll be a woman who don't look like that, but her hustle different and she get more money. And you niggas would take the bitch who look good, who ain't getting no money, over the bitch who may not look as good. Hey, guess what? That money gonna make her look good to me. A woman, listen, I honestly feel like this. I really feel like it's something like my brain. You know how your brain could get rewired? Yeah. My brain legit is rewired in a way that if a woman talk to me right, she's generous. She
becomes way sexy.
She likes me. She always want to be around me. She's always rubbing on me. She's coming out her pocket for me. That woman becomes beautiful in my eyes. She literally becomes beautiful in my eyes. And the baddest woman, if she got an attitude, if she's telling me to shut up, she will become ugly.
That's the ugliest bitch on the planet.
I cannot see past that. And I feel like you say it's a curse. I feel like it's a gift. I literally will like any woman who treats me the right way. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. It's how you make me feel. I can't really see what you look like anymore.
See, and that's so crazy because you niggas that be saying that.
Hold on. Let's say what it really is. And I talk on this point all the time. It's because dudes don't even realize they care so much what everybody else thinks.
Yeah.
It's plenty of women that didn't look as good or may have had a little bit extra weight on them, but they didn't talk to that woman because of what somebody might have thought.
Exactly.
These dudes only want the bad woman because the accolades and status you get from other men because you care what other men think. That's really what you're doing it for. And I get it. It makes sense. But if you're not in an industry like you're a rapper or a celebrity where you're getting paid from that and your image matters, why does it matter? You would rather be miserable. But for the couple times you go outside, people know you got this broad. And then dudes won't leave a broad that look good because they don't want nobody else fucking them.
Yeah, exactly.
You will stay in a bad relationship with a woman who is bad for you just because you don't want somebody else to get
exactly. Exactly. It's so crazy though too, because it's like you niggas is saying, "Oh, like show me what she looked like," as if one, you've never even had this quote unquote bad bitch that you're talking about, and two, even if you did, that bitch is not going to be doing anything that this bitch right here is doing for me.
When I was coming up, one of my first bras,
what the fuck is wrong with niggas,
One of my first bras was a fat white broad, fat white bitch, man. She put me in my first Jaguar.
Ooh.
First day, nigga. I ain't gonna say too much, but every day it'll be like I'll come pick her up on a Sunday, drop her off, come back the next week, man, with a bankroll. Put me in my first Jaguar. Hey man, if I was out here talking about, hey man, it's what the bitch look like, whoop, 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 man. All right, well you niggas who sitting at your mama house still, man, I'm riding Jaguar, man. I'm 17 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit! Hey, hold up. Since we on this topic, nigga, hold on. Since we on this topic of what niggas is about niggas being worried about the wrong shit, okay? Let's also talk about the fact that a lot of these niggas, man, look, because I'll tell you like this. Both those bitches that I told you was paying my bills and helping me out and actually pushing me towards, guess what? They single moms. A lot of you niggas got issues.
Nigga, come on.
A lot of you niggas got issues. Oh, I'll never date a single mom in my life.
Leave these niggas sleep.
Hold up. I'll never date a single. Hey, listen, look, a lot of you niggas is talking about. Oh,
leave these niggas sleep, man.
I'll never date. You know what? I want to leave. Hold up. I want to leave these niggas sleep. But I'm gonna just go ahead and say something.
They gonna do it anyway.
They gonna do it exactly. But look, I'm gonna just go ahead and say it like this, man. All right. A lot of you niggas is so on that goofy ass fucking train of, oh yeah, leave these single moms alone with the woo. A single mom will never deserve to get. Okay, look, man, I'll tell you like this, nigga. You could be that way. I don't know what Goldie on right now, but I know you've experienced it. But I'll tell you like this: you niggas can sit there and do all that you want, nigga. I'm gonna suck up all of the motherfucking benefits that these beautiful single mothers are giving me, man. You know, so because I'll tell you like this, man. In my recent experience, single moms, the niggas, the bitches that you niggas are claiming are terrible women, have done more for me than any other woman in my life so far.
Yep.
In my life.
For a multitude of reasons. It's a multitude of reasons that it come like that. But man, it's like this. Do every woman that you with, are you gonna have children with? Every woman you with, you gonna marry. So why are you so invested in? Oh, I don't want this.
You blocking your blessings.
Blocking your blessings.
You blocking your motherfucking blessings, nigga. Because niggas can talk shit about you single mom.
Some of the best women I have
been single moms.
Single mothers. Hey man, I'm gonna tell you a story once, man. And I had a mentor because I was on that type of time too, man. You know, it's saying in the game, nigga, I don't babysit. That's what you call it. Like, man, I don't babysit. I had this one woman, right? Just caught her. I ain't gonna say where she was working. She gonna know I'm talking about her. But anyway, she came down. She had a kid. And I was like, I don't know about this. And I called one of my mentors. He's like, that bitch right there, she talking like getting down and whoop, whoop, whoop. I was like, yeah, but she got a kid. He was like, well, nigga, if you don't want her, give me. And I'll be watching that little motherfucker while she get out to work. You know, and it just flipped my perspective because I was just going off of what everybody
else was saying.
And they niggas, like, I don't understand it. Like, okay, if you're getting into, and my thing is this. You think you so much better than a single mother. Really, a single mother is the only woman that you are going to be able to catch because you're not that dude. Yeah. So if it is a woman with no kids, she looks good. Yeah. She's a catch. Exactly. She's not checking for you, nigga. But a good-looking woman who has a kid, that's a knock in society's eyes. So she's willing to put up with a little bit more, and that's where you can come in because you're willing to still deal with her. So that's really where you're gonna get the best bang for your buck and get the woman that looks the way you want. Because you're not gonna get the woman that looks the way you want. Most of you dudes is not gonna get that if she don't got no kids, because she's not fucking with you. She fucking with the nigga in the Rolls Royce.
Come on,
with
now.
2 Rolls Royces.
Come on now.
You get what I'm saying?
Come on now. And look, man, like you
said,
not
to mention, man, every woman, like that's why I hate these generalizations and these terms. Yeah. Man, you got to take that box out of yourself. Every woman is an individual. Yeah. Man, how do you treat me? How do you talk to me? How do you make my life better? Yep. What are you doing for me? And I don't care how it's coming. These are the requirements. You got a kid, you don't got a kid. Man. Bitches be having kids and they don't got nothing to do with
you.
If bitch will have a whole child, I ain't never seen the
Never
motherfucker.
seen that nigga. I never even had a conversation with that nigga. Yeah,
it was irrelevant. Hey, most of you dudes need a woman with a child because at least you know, hey man, she ain't out here going to Dubai on a whim because she got a kid. She can't be doing too much anyway.
Exactly. Yeah, man.
You're literally cutting out an entire population of women.
Yeah.
And nigga, you ain't even catching shit like that anyway. You niggas ain't even catching women. So you need the pool as big as possible to choose from. Anyway.
Niggas got all these standards.
Bro, they watch too many. Bro.
So funny.
Some of these podcasts are ruining lives. because younger dudes or just dudes who ain't never been outside are making assumptions about the world of things they've never went through. So they hear these guys who are on such a high level, they can talk like that. You're not on that level. Hey man, I was checking the dough from the fat white bitch, man, because that's what I could catch. I didn't say, oh no, this she nope. No, nigga, I'll count what I could get. Hey man, some of y'all could only get a single mother, man. You should fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say take care of the little motherfucker. I didn't say, do all that extra shit. I said if a woman is doing the right things for you, man, it shouldn't matter if she got a child or not. Unless you try to have a kid with her. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Nah, man. That's how you look, man. These are at the end of the day, these are things that even I learned from you, Goldie. You know what I'm saying? It's just really I'm realizing and I'm seeing the results and the fruits that come from indulging in that lifestyle. And it's not even a lifestyle, it's just the way you should be living, man. Like you said, bro. It don't matter what the bitch, as long as she treats you right, she's making your life better. She's not being toxic, nigga, and she's not getting in your way because of the fact she got kids, nigga. Why do it matter?
Hey man, and this is
why do it fucking matter?
And this is what I say too. Like, man, be real. Y'all acting like every woman you get with is gonna be a long-lasting relationship forever. No, this is just, hey man, this is a good woman who got accompany you doing things, and you chilling here. She's adding to your life in these ways, and might be a good long-lasting friendship that you have with her. Man, you acting like this gonna be the woman that you gonna marry.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And if she was that great, the way you felt like she was marrying type, a child ain't gonna change that situation.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying to do all that, but I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. I hear you though.
When you put too many rules on yourself, man, you gonna lose because you just lowering your options.
Yeah, exactly. You blocking your blessings, man. Because I'm like we just got through saying, man, single moms have definitely been some of the best women I've ever encountered.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, more for us, man.
Exactly. You say that's what I'm saying. Because you talking about, let's not wait these niggas. Man, these niggas gonna sit there and man, y'all niggas could be babysitters all you want. Okay, nigga, look, man. My bitch gonna have me right. Like you said, what you say, Goldie? You niggas can talk shit about these single mamas all you want. But nigga, that single mom gonna have you riding my Rolls Royce, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
You gonna see me like, who bitch you fucking with? They got a single mom, nigga. A single mama.
And then these niggas out here acting like they don't got kids. Hey man, shit. If I got a son or something, and they got a kid around the same age, shit, that's some cool shit.
Exactly.
These niggas are children.
Niggas is stupid, man. At the end of the day, bro, women are fucking.
It's poor character. You are saying just because she's a single mother, she has poor character.
Exactly.
Now I get it. Statistically speaking, she done made a poor decision.
Yeah.
Okay, but that poor decision was probably made her more responsible than the average woman who don't got a kid, who didn't have to slow down, who got to wake up early in the morning, who got to take somebody to school. And like I said too, she's gonna be more happy to deal with you because she understands that I am a single mother. He's dealing with me. I understand the market value is different. So man, it just gives you a better play at different options. Man.
100%.
Hold on, we got a super chat in here. Salute my bro GGG. Respect Mcqueen. Send blessings and positive. Oh, Afi, my guy, what's going on, Afi? I know you got some good questions here. Somebody said, how do you know from your experience what mentors to work with and what mentors not to work with? You're never going to know unless you go through it. It's a learning process, for sure. Man.
Yeah, for sure.
You can't skip the process. Now, you can do as much research as you want to, but at the end of the day, you're going to have to go through situations to learn game and to learn what things are. And how can you ever know what the information is until you get up close?
Yeah.
And you can learn something from anything, even what not to do and even what a scam looks like. Every mentorship, every book, every course wasn't a great one, but I learned something from it. And that even might have been what not to do. But if you're trying to be meticulous and make sure you pick the right one, it's never going to happen. So it's just like with anything. If you're trying to just pick the right one, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just a part of it. You're going to lose some money and it's going to be what it's going to be. And if I just stopped the first time a nigga tried to get me out my dough, I wouldn't have kept going, And if it was 3 that got me out my dough, but one that actually worked, well, it was worth all of that money. It was all an investment because I finally got to that one and I would have never got to that one if I didn't go through them first 3. So stop trying to cheat the process, man. You ain't never going to do it. You're just going to take a longer time to get started. What you think on that?
And and look, and if you're not at the point where you can pay for a mentor yet, a lot of y'all don't understand that a lot of my mentors have been mentors I've never even met. I've read their book.
Yeah.
I've listened to their podcast. You know what I'm saying? And that information has changed my life. So a lot y'all gotta get out of the mindset that like a mentor has to be a nigga that you gotta spend 100 bands to go and be sit next to. You know what I'm saying? There's hella mentors out there that's giving you free game, like Goldie. You know what I'm saying? Like Dispenza.
I'll say
like,
this too.
What's up?
Books are definitely, especially like the ancient books, the older books, you know, that stand the test of time. But you can get calls from people too. You don't got to do the mentorship. Exactly. You can just get on a call. I will say this. It was a guy that I knew back in the day. He had a bunch of videos on YouTube. And I would watch a lot of his videos and try to implement things he was saying. When I finally got with him for a real mentorship, he was telling me like, oh, yeah, that's not right. I said, well, why did you say it? Well, I thought it was right at the time. I'm always evolving. So you might be getting some outdated information because we're always growing.
Yeah.
How I'm speaking today, I better not be speaking like this in a year.
Exactly.
I should always be evolving and refining my ideology and life through my experiences. So at the same time, too, it's a lot of things I say that got so many layers. If you just hear it off the cuff, it probably doesn't mean what you think it means. Yeah. And then it goes so deep that I'm saying one thing, but the opposite might be true in this situation. So a lot of times you do need to tap in. And why not tap in? Exactly. I hate a free motherfucker.
Oh my God.
Trying to get the most for the least. Me trying to get the most for the least almost landed me in the penitentiary. Me trying to get the most for the least always had me slow pacing life. When I finally just start putting my bread down and valuing information, it only take one line in the book to change your life. It only take one concept that a teacher gives you to change your life. Man, I have mentees right now. I'm changing their life on the first call, just giving them a different direction to look at that they never even saw was an option before. If that one thing I give them changed the trajectory of their life, it was worth the price of the entire mentorship. So I'll just say, man, you could be cheap if you want to, but me being cheap never got me where I wanted to be.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. No,
information is worth more than material.
And a lot of you niggas don't value it the way that you should. You
know they don't.
A lot of you niggas don't value because look.
And y'all in this motherfucker not dropping no super chats. We giving up all this good game that you had to know somebody who took a liking to you back in the day to get this type of game. Yeah. You just getting it for free.
Exactly.
You know, but you don't do nothing with it when you get it for free.
And it's crazy too because y'all undervalue info so fucking much, not even realizing the only reason why you have everything you fucking have or anything you've ever even accomplished from the smallest to the biggest scale is because of the information you needed prior to you getting what you got. Yeah. You needed the information before you got what you got.
Yeah.
That's how valuable information is. You only have the things you fucking have because someone gave you information on how to get it.
Yeah.
And you still sitting there trying to get something for nothing. You trying to tell niggas to look. Man, I had a nigga get I got a fucking ebook for $20. I had a nigga the other day try to, can you lower the price? Nigga, are you serious? Are you crazy?
Oh, no.
Are you crazy?
That shit pissed me off.
Are you out your motherfucking mind?
I went off on a dude. He asked me, he said, hey, man, I'm contemplating getting your blueprint or your book, but I want to know. I said, nigga, if you feel like you got to contemplate a $20 purchase, don't fucking get it then. How about that? Don't fucking get it, man. Like, you got way bigger problems in life.
But that nigga will go right after that and spend $35 on an Uber Eats order. Nigga, you got me so fucked up.
It blows my mind. I be trying to tell these dudes, I'm like, hey, listen, you can get this protocol, you can get your blood test, you can find out everything deficient with you so you can optimize your mind, your energy, and all your deficiencies, man, for a couple $100 a month. Oh, man. But you be screaming health as well.
Exactly. That shit be crazy to me, bro.
Somebody got a question. Afi said, okay, I got a question. If you have a good rotation and they do anything you want, are you spending time sourcing new women or just taking them as opportunities come?
Oh, so you always got to work. Always got to be planting seeds. Now, I'm not saying that you should be pursuing other women, but if you see one or you talking to one or you at an event or you at a party, you at a club, you at a whatever, and you talking to them, plant the seeds. Okay, plant the seeds because at the end of the day, that rotation might be good now, but they might wake up tomorrow. And I'm not trying to put this out there. They might all wake up tomorrow and be like, fuck you, nigga. Then what?
Yeah.
Then what? You know what I'm saying? But if you always planting seeds, by the time this bitch leave, now you got this other bitch coming in to replace her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? And also it keeps you in an abundance mindset because when you have so many quote unquote options or you're planting seeds, this, you're not putting all your energy into just these 3 bitches or 2 bitches or 1 bitch or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because then if you do that, you're coming off needy. it's gonna push those bitches away anyways. So it's good. So by you always planting seeds and always working and always staying focused on your purpose and always talking, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you should be going out and treating those women that you're planting seeds with the same way that you should be treating the women that are actually doing things for you. I'm not saying that at all. Definitely give those women, you know, special attention, but also understand that nothing is forever. So as long as you're out there planting seeds, it's going to help you because you're never going to be coming from a place of neediness because you know that there's always new bitches out there. It's keeping you in an abundance mindset, you know?
Yeah.
So that's what I got to say. What you think?
I would say this, right? On the elementary level of the game, man, you got to stay working, right? You got to stay working because when you have more options, you're not going to be putting up with so much from the one that you got because you know you always having more. But when you elevate past that part of the game, having a rotation to me is fuck the bitch.
Stupid, yeah.
I don't want a rotation. Because rotation in the game means you having multiple women giving you money. So it's worth your time. You guys having a rotation does not make sense to me because you have time, energy, and attention you have to give each one of these women who are not giving you anything. So all you're doing is taking away. But you put points in your mind because society has taught you, well, you should give yourself accolades for that. I would rather have no rotation. Man, fuck these hoes, man.
On my mama.
I would rather.
On my mama.
And then I'll tell you this, because that's the elementary level of the game. Well, I need to be working on multiple women. Then I wouldn't be tripping on this one. Hey, man, this could be my only bitch, man, and I'll cut her off today, and I ain't tripping if I ain't got no other one, because I'm fully fulfilled in myself, man, and I got a purpose. That's more important than all that shit. For me to spread my time between 3, 4, 5 women, unless these broads is paying me, which I'm not in the business of anymore, then nigga, that's too much. I understand the value of my time and my energy. Going from this bitch to this bitch, texting this bitch and this bitch, man, that's way too much time and energy. I'd rather be focusing on the things I'm trying to get ahead in life. And guess what? By me not having multiple women does not let this bitch get a pass. Bitch, you could be gone tomorrow and I'll be by myself and I'll feel just as great about it. You know, so once you elevate past that and you're not going to give this woman a pass, you're not going to give this woman a pass because she's the only one here, then you could just have one at a time. Plus, when you dudes like me and Mcqueen, man, you could get I snap my fingers, I get abroad. I'll have no squad today.
On my mama.
And if I decide, hey man, I want to get a squad, man, I'll go out tonight and I'll catch me a bitch, man.
Exactly.
That's really that easy. So but yeah, man, I mean, if you have, I would say this, man, and this is really the message, man, fuck these bitches, man. You're not even on a level to catch the type of woman that you should really be wanting in life. And I really believe that you're never going to get to the person you want to be when you're draining all your energy with these other individuals. You need every ounce of yourself to build yourself up, mind, body, and soul, to be the person you want to be. And on that level, man, it's going to be a different level of woman you could attract. So you should probably wait until you get on that level.
Exactly. And that level also consists of loving yourself first, always feeling whole, no matter who's in the picture. You know, it's not just having a certain level of tangible success. It's about knowing who you are and being firm in your program and loving yourself, no matter who's in the picture or not.
Dudes ain't like this, right? Nigga, I could go out, not talk to no bitch out there. I don't feel no less about myself. These dudes feel like if I go out, I gotta talk to a bitch, I gotta fuck a bitch,
or else I'm nothing.
Or I don't feel I don't feel the accolades from everybody else looking at me that I care about. And then deep down inside, I feel like I lost. I don't feel like that.
I don't feel like that.
I don't gotta talk to no bitch in this motherfucker today. And I will go home and say I had a good
night, nigga. Matter of fact, I probably had a better night.
But I think it's so socially ingrained because we get so much status from when we talk to women in front of men and when we sing with women that we feel like we haven't deconstructed in our mind that we were taught that I'm giving myself a good feeling by doing this thing, but not even seeing if this thing is actually worthy of my time and my energy. You know what I'm saying? So everything go back to self-love and just being comfortable in yourself. We got a super chat. Goldie, firstly, I appreciate the game. And I got a question. I'm trying to take my life to the next level. What's the best advice you can give to lock in with me on my mentorship, lock in with Mcqueen on his mentorship, lock in with somebody who has a blueprint, somebody that you admire. If you admire something about them, they can have something to teach you. If there's somewhere that you might want to be, then guess what? They can teach you something. You can, or you can try to source all of this little information, or you can get a blueprint of, hey, get up and do this every day. Let me take a look at your life. Change this, do this, do that. Or get a call.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I could give you all the basics, but I've said it a million times and you can go watch it and everybody else says the basics.
Yeah.
But if you really want to change your life in a quick way, get somebody who's really going to take their eye and look at your life for real and
Yeah.
tell you what you really need to change. I feel like that's the fastest and most effective way.
100%.
What you think?
I agree. I mean, I couldn't have said it better
Man, they
myself.
could get a coaching call from almost anybody from between $100 to $1,000.
Exactly.
And that would be major. Man, I
Yeah.
even seen Ty Lopez is out here doing calls. Like you get on a call with him for 15 minutes. I'm like, you could get a call with a lot of people and just to get their eye on your situation, because there's a lot of shit that we blind to. It's some shit that we do every day that we're just blind to because we've been doing it so long. And somebody else will come and say, man, if you just tweak that, everything would change for you.
Exactly. And you got to think about it like this, man, because a lot of you niggas be trying to come, oh man, I don't got the money, man. You that's a little too expensive. First of all, you do got the money. You're just not willing to spend it because you don't think it's as valuable as you should.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if I told you this, like Goldie said earlier in the podcast, if one line of cold-hearted, uncensored, unbiased truth could change your fucking life, is that not worth the money? Is that not worth? Is that one sentiment not worth all the money in the world? If it changes your life, it changes the way you act, it changes the way you take action, changes your results, and because of the way you take action, and it makes you more money, it gives you more success with women, it gives you more success in life in general. Is that not worth all the money in the fucking world?
I mean, really, just you'd average.
I don't understand.
You'd average some of the 5 people you hang around most just to be able to get somebody else in your sphere. Everybody on your level got the same information. Get somebody on another level because their information is different, their advice is different, their think is bigger. You know, just to have that, it'll change your life, man. I changed lives with the people that I be coaching, and I'll be like, if I had somebody like me that I could talk. You don't know anybody like me. You probably don't know anybody on these levels thinking these different ways. You know, so therefore, to be able to really pick my brain on your situation, not something vague that everybody asking or a little super chat, really digging into your situation, man. That shit is so valuable.
Yeah, because you don't understand, man. You might be thinking your homie's gonna sit on, you know what? I could just ask my homie. But look, your homie is, if he's not where you want to be, this is not no diss to your homie, but he can only tell you advice that is keeping him on the level that he's at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you never know. Okay. Because I've had homies who I thought was on my side, but really they sitting there telling me low level shit so that way we could both stay on that low level.
Man,
so
I had a friend like that too.
If you pay to get with an unbiased person who is also where you want to be, not only are they going to tell you the cold hearted kick you in the fucking nuts truth, okay, but you actually know it's legit because he's actually standing at the mountaintop that you want to be at. So it's like, you know, it's a win-win situation. I look, anytime, even if there were certain mentors that I thought that I, you know, were somebody that, if I thought there was somebody different before I got with them, I definitely still took a piece of information from them that changed my life, at least. You know what I'm saying? At least.
Yeah.
You know, because
not to mention cultivating those relationships, man. You never know who you might, you know, there's plenty of mentors that have become friends, you know, or I've been recommended somebody else through them, and, you know, just relationships cascade, because relationships are a huge part of success as well.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you could do it without relationships, but when you have relationships, a lot of things are a lot easier.
Yeah. Yeah, man, y'all just got to really get serious about whether or not you actually really want to grow or not, bro. That's where it all comes down to.
Hey, man, that's big, and we go on that topic all day, man. It's like, man, you say you want success, but if you look at your actions, what you really want is the things you're doing other than things you know you should be doing.
Exactly.
You know, you don't really want what you say you want bad enough, and that's what I feel like most people's problem is. That's why y'all need to get y'all blood test from a third-party place. Find where your deficiency. You don't understand in this day and age, we're not getting the same nutrients we got in our food 30 years ago. That's why a 60-year-old has the same testosterone levels as a 25-year-old. You don't understand that affects your cognitive function, that affects you having all that lethargy. You know, the reason you procrastinate, you just don't even have the right energy. Get your levels checked, get the right supplementation, get the right things that you need, and get the extras on top of that make you extra optimal. And you will be able to have the energy and clarity to really get excited about life like you was when you was a lot younger. The food you're eating is trash. The things you're doing is just lowering so many different things. Listen, go to vitabella.com, use my code Goldie, and you will get $50 off a month, and they will give you all the extras. Like I said, everybody on Next Level, man, they doing certain things, man. Energy, clarity, and willpower. energy, clarity, and willpower. If you don't have these three things, it's going to be very hard to be successful. How many people do you know are successful who don't have energy, who don't have the willpower to do it, and don't have the
Oh,
clarity?
now I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, okay, you get it now,
Now
right?
I know who you're talking
That's
about.
what I'm saying.
Okay.
And all of these people on the highest level, you see these dudes like Grant Cardone, you see these dudes
Yeah.
like Elon Musk, you see Jeff Bezos, these dudes, they 50, 60 years old, looking better than some 30-year-olds with energy. They running 3, 4 companies. You think they're doing that naturally?
Yeah.
I'm not talking steroids either.
Yeah.
I'm not talking steroids. I'm talking about there's certain protocols and certain things that you can get out here. First, get yourself optimal. And then once you get optimal, you can get ahead. This is the next level. And every super, super high level mentor I've had, they hadn't told me this because I paid them to tell me. Once I got close with them, they let me know, hey, man, this is it. Hey, man, I asked, hey, man, how you doing? Hey, man, this is what you need. All of them. So normally this should be costing thousands and thousands of dollars, man. The company that I go through, they got a certain code for y'all. If you use Goldie, vitabella.com, VITABELLA.com. You got to go for the performance package. Use Goldie, all capital Goldie, and you'll get not only the cheapest amount, but you'll also get all the extras. So, or don't do it. Hey, man, I don't got all this energy for no reason. Now, of course, I do eat clean. Of course, I don't get the sleep I need to get. But, you know, it's some extras that, you know, I done found out about. And I'm going to take all the cheat codes I can.
Exactly. And man, I feel like we done gave y'all a lot again.
Man, you
a lot, an hour's worth.
You know, let's do one more topic. Let's do one more topic.
I had another topic.
Okay. You know what I really wanted to start doing,
What's
man?
that?
Like talking about like things that's going on in the media right now.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on though.
Yeah.
like what's something going on, something popular going on right now?
To be honest, man, I be staying out the way, nigga. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
me too.
I do my best not to pay attention to that shit.
Man, me too.
You know, because nigga,
you start getting caught up in that shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But if I do hear about it, then you know, then I'll definitely comment on it. But you know, I can't really think of something at the top of my brain. But if you do need a topic, there was something I wanted to circle back around to.
Come on.
So you know how you was talking about earlier about how, you know, we can't wait till a bitch.
Can't wait to fire a bitch.
We can't wait to fire a bitch,
Yep.
right? You remember I told you the Cuban bitch?
Yeah.
I want this to be an example of it don't matter who it is, doesn't matter what she's done for you. You need to be willing to walk away at any fucking moment, nigga.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you know, I told you the Cuban bitch that was paying my bills.
Yeah.
Okay. So she, you know what I'm saying, started doing a little long story short, she started giving a little passive aggressiveness. Just, you know what I'm saying?
That's how I go. She finally showing her true self.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So at some point she started giving a little passive aggressiveness, right? I didn't react to it because I don't play that. I'm not gonna feed into that. I don't see that, but I listened to it. I picked up on it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Long story short, she talking about, sorry, I was just, you know, I'm Latina, you know, this is how.
Oh, y'all,
no. So let me land this real quick before I want to get your opinion on it.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? So she did that one time. I in my mind, I didn't let it slide, but I kept note of it. But I was like, you know what? Let's see let's see if that's the last time. Let's see if that's the last time, whatever, right? I didn't react to it though. I'm not even gonna respond to that. Like you said, I don't even respond. I'm not gonna respond to that shit.
Yeah.
Okay. She comes back around. Oh, sorry about yesterday. This, whatever. I was just, you know, I was just in my feelings. This is I'm Latina. This with the woo. I said, well, it's all good. But in my mind, I'm already keeping note of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Long story short, okay. Another conversation comes up. She does it again.
What? Tell me what happened.
Long story short, she was just talking about how, you know, what's it called? Because I'm not responding to her she had a certain depiction of me when we first met. Okay. Yeah. Because we were around each other for a certain amount of time. Okay. Like on a 3 to 4 day span. And because of that, she was getting a lot of attention from me, but she never seen how it was for me to interact with her when we aren't together, which means I'm busy most of the time.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm not going to be on my fucking phone texting you back every fucking 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay. All these different things, right? I'm going to get back to you when I get back to you. And when I do give my time to you, it's going to be quality. It's going to make up for all the fucking time where I wasn't sitting there texting you back and forth like a little fucking 14-year-old child. You know what I'm saying? So because of the fact that she was experiencing how it is to be and talking to me and have me in her life, okay, and how busy I am, okay, she's experiencing that. She like every time when I do get on the call with her or talk with her, it's she wants to start talking about how damn, I just wish you would, you know, respond back at this time, or I thought it was going to be this way. Well, listen, I never made that promise to you. I never told you that, you know what I'm saying? You're the one who created that reality. That's not the reality. You know what I'm trying to say? And at the end of the day, you can't take nothing away from me because one, I didn't promise it to you. And two, when I do talk to you, the energy does not fucking change. I'm the same person. I'm the same. You're the one who's creating this reality. You know what I'm saying? And so
she tried it.
And she tried it, right? So long story short, and like I said, I am the same nigga that I am from the very beginning, because if I ever do decide to discard from the situation, you can't hold nothing against me, baby, because this is who I've always been. And what I mean more in depth by that is, nigga, bitch, you understood what type of person I was, what type of principles I walk by, what things I don't allow, what things I do allow, how to treat me, how to respect me. You've seen that. You know what I'm saying? So when you can start to tread that line and step over it a couple of times, I'm liable to leave the situation at any moment. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to feel bad for it. So anyways, I say all that to say, right? I stopped responding because the second time she did it, I said, I don't got time for this. You know what I'm saying? I don't got.
So hold on. So this is the one that
the Cuban one that was paying the bills.
Let me tell you what happened.
I want to hear that. I want to hear it, but I want to get this out there. Okay. So I left the situation. I said, I don't got time for this, right? So I seen her, trying to send me another message. Hey, did you get my message from the other day? You didn't open it. I just saw it on my phone. I didn't read it again because in my mind, I'm checked out.
Yeah,
I'm checked out, right? But in my mind, I'm sitting there thinking to myself, you know what she said to me? She said, because this was the thing that made me check out. I was like, look, I'm gonna let you know like this. She was like, oh yeah, we're Latina. This. I said, look, I'm letting you know right now. I don't care if you Latina, if you black, if you purple. I don't care what it is. Look. If you get an attitude with me, okay, I'm not dealing with it because I don't need no. Shit. They love to do that Latina shit. No, look, I'm not obligated to deal with any toxicity, even if it's a little bit. I'm not. If you are not adding to my situation, I'm not dealing with it because guess what? When I'm by myself, I feel whole, I feel good, I feel free, I feel happy. And bitch, when you first got here, you was added to the situation. Now you trying to sit here and say that I'm supposed to deal with this some fucking toxicity because you Latina? No, bitch, I'm not dealing with that shit. Look,
is self-love
so when she started talking about, in relationships, we got to make sacrifices. Bitch, I'm not sacrificing nothing. I told her, I'm not obligated to deal with nothing.
You saying so much.
Listen, the moment you give me any type of fucking attitude, the moment I see that you're lowering my vibration, because in the beginning, bitch, you want to sit and talk about, you thought it was a certain way, bitch. I thought it was a certain way because in the beginning you was adding to my life. Now, even if it's in the slightest way, you making me feel like shit. You know what I'm saying? You bringing my vibration down. Nah, bitch. I don't give a fuck if you Latina. I'm not dealing with that shit. Go take your Latina ass, and it was even crazy that you older. You should have grown out of that phase. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, that's my whole point here. So I just stopped talking to her because I'm like, look, man, I'm telling you like this. All that woo-wah shit that these bitches be trying to tell you, you got to make sacrifices. It's normal for, for you to. No, it's not. It's not normal. It's not normal for a woman.
I just did a video on that. I said, I'm not compromising for you.
I'm not
compromising the temperature I like it in my house. It was like this before you got here. You wanted to come here. I didn't want to come to your house.
Exactly.
So if you want to come in my house, be okay with the temperature that it is. I'm not changing it for you, and I'm not going to feel bad about it. We're supposed to compromise. Well, I'm not, though.
I'm not.
Well, that's not fair. It doesn't have to be fair. This is what it is. A king doesn't make concessions to the. No, you don't got to be here. If you want to be here, this is how it is.
Exactly.
But they have tricked a man into feeling like he got to make concessions and this, that, and the third. But I like what you said. I say that shit all the time. If you wasn't here, I wouldn't have a problem. So you're bringing a problem. You're just gonna remove the negative stimuli, which you do.
Are you crazy?
These dudes feel so little in themselves. Man, they put so much value. I mean, they get their self-worth from the type of bitch they got. That's what it really is. And I see a lot of guys who got money do this. Their self-worth is based around the bitch that they got. Hey, because why? In this society, certain dudes will give you those type of accolades. When I came up, man, okay, you got a bad bitch. Hey, what's she doing for you though?
Yeah.
That's how I was raised. I don't give a fuck. Hey, one bad bitch beats 5 funky hoes. It don't matter. Hey, man, a good looker don't mean she a good hooker. Hey, man, what the broad doing for you? We respected. Hey, man, that broad in pocket when we came in. She was polite. She brought you this. She brought you that. She in pocket. Well, I was brought up. It's what a woman is doing for you and added to your life, man. Fuck the looks. That's how I was brought up. Yeah. These dudes wasn't brought up like that. So they get their self-esteem from having a bad bitch, even though she's a feisty Latina and she talking shit and she don't really like them. I don't get my self-esteem from the bitch that I got, nor do I get my self-esteem from what you niggas who I don't even give a fuck about think about this bitch that I got. I get my self-esteem from me and the things that I'm doing. So
exactly.
And bitch, I'm done. And It is what it is.
It
So
is what it is.
I'm glad that you know, bitch, knock it off. You gonna find out real quick.
You was about
But
to,
you know, at the end,
you was about to say something
I
though. You was
forgot.
about to,
You had so many great points.
yeah.
You had so many great points. I forget. It was so many times.
Because you was gonna say this is what you was gonna. You was like, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you what happened. That was what you was about to say.
Yeah.
So
Let me tell you what happened too.
I know what happened, but I want you to say it anyway, so that way I can receive it and also they can see. You know what I'm saying?
Tell you what happened too. You know, she was an older woman, a younger black man. You know, we these Latinas fantasy.
Yeah.
You know, she married. He don't give her the time that she desires. So she wants to go off with a younger black man and get the time from him. And she thought that because you're younger, she thought she was going to be able to pay a couple bills and that was going to be enough for you to give her all the time in the world. And she just found out that you were not that. Yeah. she probably gets younger dudes on a regular. Chip them off a little something. Yeah. And they see, oh, this the first time, oh, she Latina, oh, she older, and they go for the con, and she got them, and now she can have these little boys like how she want them, getting, you know, doing all the fun things. And she just found out, you know, she can't do that. You know, she probably got a husband, probably got money, and he probably busy all the time. So she wants somebody who she get the time from, and you showed her, hey, bitch, that's not me.
Exactly. And I know it's that.
Hey, man, hey, bitch. It wasn't enough.
It wasn't enough.
Man.
Look,
hey,
bitch,
man.
I'm appreciative.
Hey, man, hey, bitch, put me in a car. Put me in something new. Buy me something. Give me some property. Hey, go buy me a $50,000 chain. Okay, now, bitch, we talking.
I'll let that slide.
Hey, man, maybe
I'll let that slide, bitch.
Now we talking. But what you're not gonna do is come over here and pay a couple bills here and there. You know what I'm saying? And think that I'ma just it don't work.
I'm
like
not
that.
Hey, baby,
hey, baby, you got the wrong one,
bitch.
You got the wrong one. Hey, it ain't that. I ain't that cheap.
No, hell no.
Hold on, let me get to some of these super chats.
Yeah, go ahead.
My next guest downstairs too. Let me get to these super chats. Right.
But I'm glad we got that out there, man. Because you know.
Hey man, it is what it is, man.
Niggas need to understand.
I assume most women I talk to, that shit ain't gonna last. Like I don't even care for it.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, you're not gonna be on the right mind state, frequency, and level to fuck with me. Yeah. And I'm at a certain point in my life where I'm not bringing bitches along and teaching them. No, I ain't got time for that. So therefore, it's very few women who I'm ever really gonna be able to match with, and that's fine. Yeah. It'll probably be 1 in 1,000. I'll find her one day. I ain't tripping on it right now. So more than likely, this is gonna be a right now thing, and it's gonna fizzle out, and I'm okay with that.
Exactly.
That's why you got to get everything you can, so it ain't a waste. Okay, Goldie, as a young hustler, I get older heads with less than me trying to give me advice. Should I humble myself to even consider what they try to tell me? I wouldn't. I mean,
what was the question again? I'm sorry.
He said he got old heads trying to give him advice. I would say this, man: take advice from people at the top. You know, not even people in your neighborhood. Go online, read the books. You know, it's billionaires who have written books. I got a book right here. 38 letters from Rockefeller. Rockefeller wrote his son letters, right? That's the type of people you want to get information from. So don't make it that big of a deal. Oh, should I humble myself? No, just understand that the information that somebody can give you, more than likely, is going to be reflective in their situation. So if they're not in the situation you want to be in, not all the times, but most of the time, that's probably not the best odds of you getting the information you want. Yeah. But don't think about it too much. Talking about how should I humble myself? No, just go get the information from somebody who's where you want to be.
Yeah.
Laurel said $20. It's a little off topic. Can you go on a little to what you experienced going through court to get full custody with your son? I'm in California. Been aiming to do the same thing. Right on. Shit, man. You know, just by the grace of God, man. My situation was uncommon. You know, it shouldn't have happened, but you know, God loves me, so it ended up happening. But what I did was I went down there to the courthouse. You know, that's it, and that's all. And just things transpired in my favor. You just got to go to the courthouse, man. The women don't got more power than you unless you don't go down there. So you go down there first, put yourself on child support first. Go say you want 50-50 custody first. And more than likely, as soon as you just go down there and on paper, she sees that she can't tell you can't see your kid. On paper, she can't do certain things. She'll stop all the games, and then you won't even need the courts involved, and you'll still it'll go back to how it was. She just understands. Because I went to the courthouse just so she would stop playing these games of, oh, you can't see him today, or you can't do this, or you can't do that. So I went to the courthouse just so she had to stop those games.
Yeah.
If you're into threesomes, like it's a need for you, but your longtime girl, 10+ years, doesn't like girls, what do? I don't know, man. Grow the fuck up, man.
I'm like, nigga, this is stupid, bro. Are you serious, man?
Grow the fuck up.
Is that really something that you typed as a fuck? Like you need real advice, bro? Come on, man.
Like threesomes. Cool. I ain't tripping off it though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really like I don't think about sex like that all the time. That's not my
mama.
You guys need bigger goals in life.
I'm a mama.
You need bigger goals in life. I'm not sitting here thinking about threesomes, these things of that nature. Now, if I want to do it, cool, but I ain't tripping on that. And if I got a woman and she not into that, Hey, she ain't got to be into it. I'm gonna go do it. Listen, I'll do what I want to do with a woman who is into that, and I'll let her know it's either gonna be we gonna do it or I'm gonna do it with somewhere else.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna force her into nothing she don't want to do. Shit, if a woman say, "Hey, listen, check this out. I just want you and only you, and that's just my thing," I'll be like, "Bet." Then that's all it got to be. You know
These niggas is funny though, because even if you're in a relationship or not, why is that something that is a problem in your life? Why is that something that you get on the internet asking advice for? Nigga, your priorities is in
Then he said he been with her for
place.
10 plus years. She don't like girls. She don't like girls, man. She don't like girls. She don't like girls.
This nigga's
man.
essentially asking for advice on how he can scratch a kink. Nigga. Like,
that's
nigga,
funny.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and you know what? Yeah, you need bigger goals in life because you're thinking about that. You should be asking something else.
Come on, fool.
But shit, we got to get up out of here. I got another guest on the way.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, Mcqueen, coming through. We always drop something. See, we got to do this shit all the time.
Man,
all right, we out of here.
Man, we drop so much game in here for y'all, nigga. Come on now, fool. Oh my God. Hey, I can't wait to get that shit out, nigga. I can't wait to post that.